Well, hey there again, everybody, and welcome back to the mall series. As you see, this will be part 3. We will be doing a whole lot in this video. Remember, if you do like this build and this series, please leave a like and comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Now let's get this started. Well, hey there again, everybody, and welcome back to the mall series. As you see, this will be part 3. I will be cramming a whole lot of stuff into this video as possible. Whole lot of counting as well. So please be very prepared and pause this video at any time when counting. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you what we're going to be doing. And don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below, guys. Right over here on this left side, we're going to have a very small parking lot with 2 entrances. We're going to have entrance there, and then we're going to have a back entrance for delivery. As you see, I have the mall laid out right down here. We'll get to all that. And then right over here on this other side is going to be another small parking lot. In the back, we're going to have an electrical area. Going to have a dumpster pad, a shipping and docking area for the big trucks, and back here is going to be the back entrance for the delivery. I hope that you all have plenty enough room for this build. The parking lot is going to extend behind this build for all of the shipping and stuff for the delivery. So please be very prepared for all that. Alright, real quick before we start onto this build, I want to show you right down here what I've done off camera as well. Now in this add-on there are a lot of new blocks. We have the handicap parking. So that's what I've done here. I got 3 on this side, got 6 here, and then 2 here. Now the same thing on the other side right over there as well. Now please remember, if you don't have this add-on, that's totally fine. Just use blue markers in the pavement. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this off. We're going to go right here in the middle. And we're going to first off look at this white line here in dead center. Now I hope again that you guys have this red and yellow markers. That's going to help out. So right here in the very center, right here, grab these blocks or a block to count with, and you're going to go a total of 35 blocks. And right here will be the 35th block. Alright. Now as you see, we have this here. That's going to be where the sidewalk along the front of the mall. And then we have this black line. That's going to be the middle strip of the road that's going to be running in front of the mall. Now, off of this 35 here, once you've got that, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one will be here. Alright? So just for now, mark it here and here, and we'll get back later on and we'll do these markings on both sides. Alright, now right here, this black line, the same thing, we're going to come back later on. But for now, you're going to count from here, going down 15 blocks. This will be the 15th block here. So again, just for now, go ahead and mark it here on both sides. And then we'll come back later on and then we'll do that as well. Alright, now, once you've got that marked out, coming straight on, then now let's go ahead and start on the actual foundation of this mall. Once we get the foundation of them all done, then we're going to go and do the very small parking lots on both sides. Alright, now remember there's going to be a whole lot of counting in this video, so pause when needed. So right here, I just broke my sign, but that's alright. So right here is the middle point. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that left side. Right side the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be a total of 13 blocks with this black line here. 13. Now remember, this mall is going to be arched in the front. So anything that we do on one side, you're just simply going to copy on the other side. So I'm only going to be doing one side just to make it quicker. So once you've got this 13 coming across, I'm going to start here and I'm going to go that way, and then you're just going to pause the video, and then you're just going to add on here, and then you're just going to keep on going back and forth, and everything is going to be the same on both sides. Alright, so off of that first strip here, you're going to go in a block. And this is going to be another 13 blocks right here. Alright, the next line is going to be a total of 9 blocks. The next one, another 9 blocks. The next one, 7. Another 7. And this one here is going to be 5. Another 5. And as you see, there's going to be a bunch of 5s. So I'm just going to go ahead and count how many 5s there's going to be. So off the last 7 here, you're going to have a total of, I'm just going to mark it here. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to have a total of 8 5s off of that last 7. And then right here, you're just going to have these 3. So put those 3 there. Now again, you're just simply going to copy the same thing on the other side. Now I'm not going to keep going back and forth to the left, to the right, the left, to the right. You're just going to have to know that everything is going to be the same on both sides. Alright. So once you've got that first black line there all the way down, then now let's go ahead and come right over here and let's do this white line here. That's going to be the sidewalk. And again, the same thing on both sides. So right here where you marked it off at, you're going to have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks there. Alright. Now to make it very easy, you see I don't have no signs on here all the way down. What I've done was I lined these up to the yellow and red. So right here where we have these 6 that we just counted, this marker right here is going to line straight up with this red right here. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. This white line, you're going to line straight up like this one here. This is going to line straight up to this right here. You're going to do that all the way down on both sides. So one more time. This one here is going to line straight up to this one right here. That's why I didn't even count, because there's no need to count. You're just going to line all these up all the way down. And when you get to this 5 here, you see it's going to shrink down. So this here, this 5 is going to be the second 5 from here. So I'm just going to come down. You can pause it here. So this 5 here is going to be the second from last 5 on this side. Then you have 3, 2, 2, 2. Alright? So do that same thing on the other side as well. Alright. Now with this black line, I did the same exact thing. So you see this black line here, how it comes out 6, ends right here. It also is going to line up here. Now I'm not going to keep repeating this. I'm not going to beat it in the ground. It's the same thing over and over. So here it's going to line up. This black line is going to go all the way down, line straight up to those yellow and red markers. And this last one is going to be lined up with that one there. Alright, now you should have this on both sides. Now once you've got that on both sides, then we're going to come right over here and we're going to do this circle shaped here. Go ahead and come to your left entrance. Come to the very middle of it, right down here at the end, and make sure that you have this lined up. So right here where this ends at, lines straight up with this last 3 slabs there. Alright, so you're going to come to this very middle point right here and make sure that it's on this level. Alright, and you're going to come out a total of 20 blocks. Right here will be the 20th block. Okay. Alright, now once you've got that in the very center, 20 blocks, then now let's go ahead and do this round shape. So again, this round shape is going to be the same thing on both sides. I'm going to do one side and you're just going to pause it and do the other side as well. So right here being the very center point, you're going to have 4 black on the left side and you have 4 black on the right side. Alright. Now as you see, this round shape, how it looks, you can pause it right here and do it. Alright. So you can have 4. I'm going to do this kind of quickly now. So 4, 2 2s. Then diagonally you're going to have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diagonal. And then you got to turn this way and it's going to be the same as what we just did. 2 2s, a 4, and then here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. There. And then you have a 4 and 2 2s. On this side, the same exact thing. So right over here, where you got these lines, they should end up. This black line that we done first, where we got these 3 here, should go into this line. 1, 2, the third one. Alright. And your sidewalk one should come in right here off of this 4 and right there where that 2 is. Alright, so once you've got that, then now let's quickly go right over here. We're not even going to do any counting over here because it's going to be the same exact thing, and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth, but I don't want anybody to be confused as well. So again, you're going to come to the very center here. You're going to come out again a total of 20 blocks, and then you're going to do this same exact shape. Alright, and again, all this should look just like this, just like the other side. Alright, now, once you've got that, then now let's go ahead and do a whole lot of counting here. So go ahead and grab yourself a drink and get ready. Alright, so right here, where you've got this on this side, you're going to have a total of 10 blocks. Counting this one being number 1, you're going to have 10 blocks to here. Alright, now you're going to turn this away. This block counting as number 1. You're going to go straight down a total of 51 blocks to right here. Now, me personally, I use the structure block for my tape measure. So 51 blocks there. Now you're going to find the dead center of that 51, and that dead center is going to be right here on mine. So right here is going to be an entrance window area. So find your middle point and mark it. And then the left side you're going to have 3. Right side you're going to have 3. And off of that you're going to have 2 markers for a door. And the same thing on this side. So again, make sure that's dead center. Count from here to the end. That should be the same as from here to this end. Alright, now once you've got that, then looking down at this white line, you're going to have a curve in the back. Now I'm going to kind of go over this quickly, so again, pause when needed. Alright, you're going to have a bunch of 5s here, as you see. So I'm just going to count how many 5s you're going to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have a total of 9 5s going diagonally like this. Alright, and then you're going to have a 4, and then a bunch of 2s. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s. And then you're going to have it diagonally here. Total of 5 here, diagonal. And then you're just going to copy the same thing as what you just did on this left side. So you're going to have these 2s, the same amount. And then the same amount of 5s. Alright. So let's make sure that you got the same amount of 5s here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 5s right there. Alright. So, you're going to count backwards. 1, 2, the third 5 in this way. Mark these 2 blocks. That'll be a doorway later on. Alright. We'll come back later on with this electrical area, but you can go ahead and mark this out. So right here off of this 5, grab your stone, and I textured it with light gray wool. You're going to come out 5 blocks from there. And then from here, going this way, you're going to have 15 blocks. And then you're going to have another 15 there. And then a third 15 there. Alright. Now, from here, you have 13 blocks to here. So go ahead and just fill that in like that. Alright, now this last 5 that we have here. You see we have this yellow marker. Never mind that. We're going to use that yellow marker to line something up. You see that yellow marker way off in the distance there? That's going to be for later on. So never mind that for now. So counting from here, this black line is what we're going to be looking at here. You're going to have 36 blocks. And you'll end up right here, number 36. Once you've got that, then you got to turn this way. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks there. Mark these 2 blocks out for a door. And this here will be a dumpster pad area. So from here to here will be 7 blocks. And then from here, you're going to have 28 blocks to here. So again, do the same thing. Mark those out. Fill it in with the same material. And as you see, you're going to have 3 dumpster pads, or 3 dumpsters here. 1 block from the wall. They're going to be 3 blocks this way and 5 blocks long. I got mine 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from there. 2 blocks apart. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from there. Here I have a set of 3 stairs because it's going to be a step down. And we'll get to that later on. Alright, so now let's go ahead and count from here. Going on down, long stretch. And it's going to be a total of 128 blocks. 128 blocks. And you'll end up at this corner right here. Alright. Now once you got that long 128 blocks, then now let's go ahead and mark out where we're going to have these here, which is going to be the shipping area. Alright, so off of this 128th block here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th block, go ahead and grab a brick of choice. I'm going to use the polished diorite and just place it right there. I got 2 of those blocks and I'll have 2 stairs. Now this is going to be a total of 15 blocks to right here. Alright, now this being number 7, you're going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and number 13 is going to be your doors. And these doors are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long on all of these doors. All these doors are going to be the same exact 7 blocks long. They're going to be 3 blocks apart. And there's going to be a total of 5 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you see in this texture pack or this add-on, we have this here. You're going to place that in the middle of these doors. And then a single one on the right side. And then you're going to have a single one on the left side. Alright. Now right over here you're going to have 2 smaller delivery doors. The first small one is going to be in by 15 blocks. So from here to here, it'll be 15 blocks apart. Now these smaller doors is going to be 5 blocks long. We have another single line here. These are going to be 5 blocks apart between those, and it's going to have a double line. And then another small 5 block long door here with a single line there. I gave you all fair warning, a lot of numbers. Alright, now looking at this here, it's going to be going down like this, and we'll get to that later. But this line here is going to be a total of 15 blocks, and it's going to come up. I use the slab, and then I use the full block of that. And then this line here is going to be 10 blocks. So go ahead and mark that out because you're going to need that later on. Alright. So now remember, this is 128th block right here. So you're going to have a total of 10 blocks here. And as you see, there's going to be another door here, 2 blocks in. So mark that out for a door. Alright. Now right here, this corner, you're going to go straight down. And this is going to be a total of 64 blocks to this corner. You're going to turn this way. From here, going down, total of 20 blocks to here. And then as you see, another door. You're going to come in 4 blocks and then mark this out for the door. Alright. As you see with this white line here, it's going to be a nice big circular shape. Now remember, when you get to this middle point here, everything on the left will be the same as on the right. So I'm only going to do one side. Now when I get this yellow marker, never mind it. It's going to be used for that yellow marker over there. Again, counting for later on. Alright, now off this 10th one here. Or no, this 20th. Yeah, off this 20th one here. As you see here, you're going to have 5. 2 sets of 3s. And then you have some 2s here. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. And then you're going to have 2 diagonals. And then another 2. And then you're going to have some diagonals here. 6 diagonals. You're going to turn this way. Now, you see how these are running. So make sure that you don't get these backwards. So you're going to turn this way. You have these two singles, diagonal, and then again, you're going to have 5 twos there. 2 sets of 3, and then a 5. Now this black line here is going to be the middle. So once we got this black line counted, you're going to do the same thing on the other side over there. So this here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 15 with that. Now you're just going to copy the same thing as what we just done on the right side. Now I'm going to go up and look straight down, and you can see right there. And again, you can pause it right here if needed. Alright, so now once you've got this side here looking like that, then right over here you're going to have another strip, and this is going to be another 20 blocks. So you're going to come off of it like this, go straight down, and this one will be number 20. You're going to turn this way across the front, and this is going to be another 20 as well. So here, going straight on down to right here will be 20 blocks. And as you see, this here will end up being 2 blocks from there. And then this line here is going to be again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to come in the second block off that 9 there. Now this shape here is going to be the same as the other side. Alright, now once you've got that, now let's come right over here to this right entrance. Now this parking lot here will be a little different from the other small parking lot, so keep that in mind. So right here off this entrance here, it's going to start off being the same as what you see on the left side there. So the same shape here is the same shape here. And you're going to do the same thing as what we've done with these slabs, with the andesite up under, with the curb here, with these lines, filling this in, with these lights here. Everything is going to be the same. Filling in with the grass. All that the same. So if I look straight down at it here, you have this shape. Again, just copy what you got on the other side. Remember to take your andesite, place it here, place your slab on top. Alright, now once you've got that, here you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks here. And you don't got to count this spot, this strip here, because what you're going to do, this very last one here is going to be lined up to this one. So that's going to be lined up with that. Alright. And then this, you're going to come straight out. This one here is going to be lined up with that one down there. I'm just going to have you pause it here if needed. You can count your blocks. Alright. Now from here, going left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to turn this way here. Now this strip here is going to be a total of 33 blocks. Alright. Now with these parking spots here, as I told you just a minute ago, with the curb and everything, you're gonna have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parking spots on this side. Over here, you're gonna have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parking spots on that side. Alright, so from this corner straight back is a very, very long way. I did not count it, and you're not gonna count it either. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, and you're gonna go about a mile back this way. Alright, no need to count if it's not needed. So you're gonna come right back here, and this is where that yellow marker is gonna come into play. So this yellow marker from here going that way is where you're gonna count. So put this yellow marker, line it up with this yellow marker where you got this 36 strip right here, this black line there. That black line is going to line straight up with this mile long white line right over here. Alright, so once you've got this yellow marker there, then you're going to start counting from here. This will be number 1. You're going to count all the way back 40 blocks to this block here. That saved a whole lot of counting, didn't it? Alright. So once you got that 40 there, looking straight down, you can look how I got this block here. Go ahead and do that. Alright. Now another mile long line that we're not going to count either. Just go ahead and take this, go about 1.5 miles down this way along the back of the mall. And I hope that you all appreciate this, not having to count. If so, please drop a like down below just for that. That does help out, I believe. Alright, so down here we're going to have a yellow marker. This yellow marker is going to line up with this one right over here, where you got this big circle here. This black line is where we're going to look at. This black line here got the yellow marker on it. Line straight up. This black line is going to line straight up. Just look at your coordinates. That's how the easiest way you could do it. And just mark it right here. Alright, now you can start counting again. So from here, going to the right, this will be number 1. You're going to go to the right a total of another 40 blocks to right here. Alright. Then again, you're going to have this shape. And then this strip here. Alright. So this long strip, we're not going to count either. What we're going to do is we're going to count from here to this here will be 15 blocks, and this is going to be 15 blocks wide, and this is where your back entrance for your diesel trucks are going to be for the shipping area. So just mark that out right there real quick. Alright, now once you've got that marked out, then now you see this white line goes for about 1/2 mile this way. We're not going to do none of this counting either. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come over here and come around, and then this is going to line up this way. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. Now this here is going to be the left side, the left entrance, as you see. And right over here again, the same thing as what we've done before. The same pattern. Gonna do the same exact thing over again with the slabs and everything else. Alright, so that is gonna come right down here. Again, this is gonna line up with this one here. Alright, that's easy enough. Count these blocks here, the same as before. And then here is going to be a little bit bigger parking area. This is going to be a total of 63 blocks along this way. And you guys can look down and you can see how many parking spots that's going to be there. Alright, so right over here, the very last block, number 63, you're going to count this going across. This is going to be a total of 64 blocks to right here. Alright, so once you got that 64, then you're going to have this shape once again. And you're going to turn this way. This is being number 1. You're going to go on down. Total of 33 blocks to here. And then again the same shape. Alright. So this strip here should line straight up to this back part down here. So no counting needed there. I'm going to go up for a bird's eye view just to show you what this part is going to look like here. Now with this entrance here, I'm not going to include this entrance in this tutorial or series. You're just going to have a spacing here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th block is going to be where the road starts. And then you have 15 blocks or so for your road. And then it's going to end here. Alright. My road here is just a random road. It's nothing special. It's not very important. But mine just curves and then goes up to my Outback Steakhouse over there. Alright. So once you've got all of that, which was a whole lot of counting, then now what we're going to do is go ahead and start filling things in. So right down here, you're going to have your grass all in here. Go around filling things in there. Now all through here will be some parking spaces. Here will be some parking spaces, and the other small parking lot will be some parking spaces as well. So wait on that. Alright, now right here where we have the yellow and red markers, I'm going to go ahead and grab the light gray road marking. This one right here. This is the one I'm going to grab. Alright. Now, on the right side here, this is what I'm going to face it this way because they are directional. See? So what I'm going to do is face this way, and I'm going to place them like this. Place them straight onto these blocks and do this all the way down to the other end. Alright, so once you've got this all the way down, then now go ahead and take out your yellow and red markers all the way down, and then just replace it with this whatever material you guys are using. Now, again, if you don't have this add-on, you don't have this option for this block, then use sandstone. Sandstone is perfect substitute if you do not have this add-on. So go ahead and do that all the way down. Alright, now once you've got that all the way down taken care of, then now let's go ahead and do this black line here. Now again, if you don't have this add-on, substitute this black line with either a full block of sandstone or a, like white concrete, your choice. Well, I'm going to use this here, and I'm going to go straight on down. Alright, now once you've got that line just like this all the way down, then now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and start on this sidewalk curb. Again, if you guys do not have this add-on, that's totally fine. You're just going to have to use slabs instead. Alright, so if you do have this add-on, then what I need you to do is take the curb, place here, and then place the corner curb in here, and then place this on a cross, just like this here. Now again, if you do not have this, then just use half slabs. Now you're going to do this same formation all the way down. So again, you're going to put this in the corner, and then you're going to put this like so. Go all the way down to the other end just like that. Now right here where we have these blocks, I'm going to use the mud bricks. Same bricks, the same blocks I used for the pedestrian walk in the middle up there. So I'm going to use these here. You guys use whatever blocks that you want. But I'm going to go all the way across up against this black line here. Go ahead and do that all the way down. Alright, now once you've got that all the way down, then now let's go ahead and come right over here where we have this entrance, and we're going to do the same thing on both sides. Alright, so make sure again that this is lined up with this here. What you're going to do is come out just like this. Self-explanatory. You can pause it right there. And then remember to take these out with andesite with the slabs on top. Right here, I'm going to take the andesite that you have here. I'm going to take the slab and come out like this here. Right, now this is what you should have. Once you've got that, then now take a look at this here. I went ahead and added these parking spaces here, as you see. Everything is pretty much the same as what we've been doing. Pause it right here if you need to. Over here you see I got the 2 handicap parking spots. You can see where I have the light post. You can see how many parking spots I have. Alright, so right here we have parking spaces in the middle. So what I done was I went right here in the middle of these, which is right here. Again, pause it right here if needed. You can see where it's located, and I counted right from this block 15 blocks until I came to the first line here. Right here you can see how many parking spots I have. You can see where everything's located. Right here, this is how I done my median curb. Pause it here if needed. Alright. Now right over here, how I have this going along like this here. I came out where this curb was, where I have this road, right here where we got this curb, you got these 5 blocks. In the 5th block, I came out and counted a total of 39 blocks. So come out 39 and you'll come out to right here. And then from here to there is 25 blocks. Just trying to make sure that you have everything located correctly. Remember, there's going to be an entrance there, so there's going to be plenty of room through here. So right here, where you got this point, pause the video right here. You can see where everything's located. Pretty self-explanatory. Just pause it and build it. Alright. Now once you've got that, then throw yourself a nice tree in there. I went with a cherry blossom. Guys, if you can't custom build your trees, just give it a try. It's real easy to do. Just go all random with your branches and bushes. Alright. So I got that in there. And then right here, I have these parking spaces. I'm not going to give you a real number on these or the location. You just eyeball it like I did, as you see there. You see how many I have. And instead of doing every other one for the light, I did every other 2. And then right down here, about 10-15 blocks from this entrance, I went ahead and put this fire hydrant area here. Again, pause if needed. If you don't have this add-on, that's totally fine. Just use full blocks. And also, I have a tutorial on these fire hydrants. If you don't have this add-on, I have a tutorial. I'll link down below. You can put these 2 fire hydrants right here. Right now, on this other end, I have these 2 handicap spots here. And this is pretty much all I have on this side. Much smaller area for parking. Just go ahead and fill all that in. All the way back. All this is going to be filled in with that, whatever you've been using. All this in between here is going to be filled in with that. In between these lines here. All the way down, all this filled in. Fill all this here in. All this. And go ahead and come around and fill all this right here in. Yes, this is a big open spot. I thought about putting something in here, but you gotta have room for 18-wheelers and things like that. I might end up putting something right there anyway later on. But just go ahead and fill all this right here in, all the way around. Alright everybody, now please remember I do have this world edit machine. It works wonders filling in big areas. And remember that I do have this on my channel. It's a very easy tutorial to follow. And yes, I'm showing you that it still works. Some of you may think that it doesn't work, but here's some proof it does work. And yes, I'm on the PS4. Right now, once you have it all filled in, this is what it should look like. Pretty self-explanatory, and yes, it took some time. But as you've seen, I used my world edit machine. So down here, all this filled in as well. Looking pretty nice. And back here, this big open area, I probably will make something right there later on. So stay tuned for that. All this filled in here. And this is what this turned out looking like. So make sure that yours looks like this right here. I used the light asphalt slabs. And then also with the full block. These lines here all match up in full block and slabs. So again, this is what mine looks like here. I extended this wall out here. You see it was 15, but I extended it out and now have 3 half slabs there left. This first length is 15, this is 10, and then this is 3. And then down here, these 2 small doors where these are going to be, I just came out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. This over here is how I done my wall with my stairs, and over here as well. Alright, got that all nice and ready for the next one coming up after this one. All this filled in all the way to the curb, all the way to the building, nice and textured, and all this filled in across the front. Guys, please make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Please let me know what you think so far of the series. It's a lot of work, but it's going to look good once it's done. I want to thank you all for the support and patience. Please stay tuned for more. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.